Hey there, and welcome to No Recipe Required. Hope you're doing well. My name's Dave, and today I'm super excited because I went to the store and saw out in the mushroom section they had morels, fresh morels. They're wild mushrooms. They're frankly kind of hard to find. I only see them once or twice a year, but when they come in, I buy them every time. I'm going to pair those with a little Pappardelle pasta, fresh pasta, which is just an awesome combo. Very simple recipe, but these mushrooms should be treated pretty simply. Let me show you how to do it. Okay, so here we've got our morel mushrooms. They you can see they're all kind of this honeycomb type shape, and I'm not going to coat them up very finely for this dish. At most, I'm going to cut them in half, and the real small ones like that I may even just keep whole. One of the nice things is the nice meaty flavor and texture of these mushrooms, and I don't want to lose that by cutting them too finely. Once we get these sliced in half, we're going to saute them in a little bit of butter. We'll add some shallot and garlic in there, and then we'll toss them with our pappardelle pasta. They're probably going to take, mushrooms. I like to actually get even these kind of nicely cooked down, really pull all the water out there and get them kind of crispy on the outside. So it'll probably take 15 minutes or so of sauteing. Let's go ahead and get started on that. Okay, so I've got my saute pan over medium heat, or I'm bringing it up to medium heat, and I added a couple tablespoons of butter and just a dash of olive oil there to help make sure the butter doesn't burn on me. I'm just going to let that melt down, and then we're going to add in our mushrooms along with a touch of salt. And just toss those in the butter, and we're going to simply let these saute for, like I said, about 15 minutes or so. You may end up needing more butter. Again, I think these are such a rare treat that you don't really want to skimp when they're available. So go ahead and add that extra tab. We're going to cook them down. Then we'll add our pasta, fresh pasta in this case, to the water, and toss it all together. Okay, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but my mushrooms are nicely sauteing. The underside is just getting, kind of nice and crispy. The piece that was obviously on the pan. So now's the time to toss them through, and we want to essentially get the other side sauteed as well. And around this time as well, we can add a pinch of pepper and some shallot and minced garlic. I've got finely diced garlic, 1 clove, and I'm going to call that half a shallot, or a large, medium size, small, big shallot. And we're just going to add that in. Let those onions and garlic saute off. I'm going to turn the heat down, make sure the garlic doesn't burn. And now, if you're using fresh pasta, make sure your water's boiling. We're going to drop that as soon as we add a little bit of chicken stock in there to make our sauce. Okay, I've got my shallot and garlic to a place where it is soft. I'm going to add a pinch of thyme. Thyme and mushrooms go super well together, and I just want to let that crackle in there for literally 5 seconds, 10 seconds, so that it starts releasing a little bit of its flavor and the the natural oils in the thyme. And then I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of chicken stock. If you have beef stock, that works just as well. And as soon as I add my stock here, I'm also going to drop my fresh pasta. If you're using dry pasta, you want to probably do it 7, 8, 9 minutes ago. So we get done around the same time. If you need to, you can always just slow this down, reduce it a little bit slower, but ideally you want them done around the same time. You can also add a little bit more chicken stock if you over-reduce. Okay, so we've got our mushroom and chicken stock nicely reduced. I'm going to add in my pappardelle pasta. Give that a nice toss, and actually turn the heat down. I'm going to add in my cheese, a little Parmesan cheese, and give it a toss without spilling everywhere, hopefully. And work all of that in. And then what we're going to do, I'm just going to finish this with another little tab of butter. break it up a little bit, and then we will go serve it up. Okay, let's serve up our pappardelle with morel mushrooms. You want to make sure, don't let those morels hide down at the bottom. Make sure your guests get them right up on top because they are really a special thing. You can garnish it maybe with a little bit more Parmesan cheese and you're good to go. I will see you next time on No Recipe Required.